Okay, welcome to Bees with Brad. It's about an 80-degree day, so not too bad of a day for me here. I got my sweat hat on, got a paper towel underneath there to keep the sweat from going down. Got some exciting news here. Got all the hives. Let's show you a little quick. Today is a Feed the Bees episode. I'm going to talk you through some of how I feed the bees. Exciting news here. This is a hive that I moved from another place, and because they just were not getting enough food. This thing weighs very little. I was able to carry it here all by myself. So we'll see how they do. They look like they're really enjoying it here. I am going to open up a little bit because I just moved it yesterday, and they were really mad at me. So I just opened it. They were just coming out to the bottom, and so they were coming out at me then. So I thought I will just let it go, and I will open it up a little bit here in a second. So that is a new hive here. That has a mite biter queen in it, just not doing well, but too late to requeen her. So I'm going to try to get it through the winter, and we're going to feed that one today. This is an oldie but a goodie. Got about 200 pounds off this guy so far. 300 maybe, nope, 200. I'm gonna say 200. So we got another super on there still. This has had Formic Pro put on it. I mited them, and now I'm trying to get some fall honey off the top here. Same with this one. This is a brand new hive. This is a Cornelian. Looking at the size of that bee right there, he's a big old Cornelian, if that's what he is. Anyways, this is a new hive I brought in. Nope, backing up. This is a regular hive, my bad. Just my hive I got about 100 pounds of honey off of. So this is an oldie. And then this here is my Cornelians. They are a little smaller. Look like somebody. Oh, we got somebody trying to get some of my bees here. Oh, did I get him? So I got someone trying to kill my bees. See if I can get him too. That'd be sweet. So he's trying to pick off some of my bees a few at a time. I don't like to see that. So I don't know if I got that on video or not. So that's my Cornelians. This is funny. This is a hive that I had a wooden hive reducer on, entrance reducer. I took it off when I did the Formic Pro to make sure they got a lot of ventilation, and that reducer was on there. It was only at 2 inches, so that reducer was on there forever on this hive. I just kept it at 2 inches, and because it's a new hive. And so they evidently don't like the larger entrance, and so they immediately started doing this to it. So they made their own entrance reducer. So that's pretty cool. And so I'm sure that's a ton of propolis right there. It's going to be a mess for me to clean up sometime. But they made their own entrance reducer, so that's pretty cool on that there. This one here is another Cornelians, and so they're a first-year hive. And then this is my one I've had for a long time here, just a good old hive. I've had it for missed him. And so I've had it here for a while. Wonder what these guys are. I'm going to look them up. So I'm taking my bees one at a time. So all right, well, let's get to the feeding. I took your time up long enough for that. So this is how we're going to feed. Let's go with the one that is the This hive looks more excited than I think they should be. One bad thing about this hive is that I put it in a spot where one hive was robbed out. So, but it looks like they're all doing well. It looked excited for a second, trying to fight off that other bee. So I'm glad I got my entrance reducers on, keeping whatever insect out of there. All right, this is the one I'm going to go ahead and put a feeder on. So let's show you how I do that. Let's come over here to my feeder. Let me show you what the feeder looks like. Get my smoke going here. Don't know how happy they're going to be with me. There, got it flaming up again. Throw some more chips in here. I told you in previous videos, I like to start my smoker way early, then I go do stuff. So this guy's going to be great for me today. All right. Okay. I think I got it dialed in. All right. So this is my feeder system. What I'm going to do is take the top right off the hive, and I'm going to put this in its place. And so this has a small space right here to give the bees room. I'm going to set it down on the hive on top just like this. So it gives some bees room to move around underneath. I've got an opening up here. I've had this for several different styles of feeding, but what I think is the best is I just have the hole open here. You can see where I already set these. This is the type of feeder I like to use the most. The others kill too many bees and stuff like that. So, and you can see where I put them on here. We'll just set them on like that, and then I'm going to put one of these big deep boxes on top, and then I put the top back on. Okay, hopefully it's that easy. So I've got all my sugar stuff over here because once I get the sugar out, the bees are going to like that and go a little crazy. And so I don't want to start them robbing other hives and stuff, so I get sugar water all over that hive. That'd be a bad thing for it because the bees will be attracted to it. So I'm going to do all my sugar stuff over here. And so I will probably do that without moving my thing because I'm going to start getting sticky. All I'm going to do is be filling them up with sugar water over here. And the sugar water is right here. It's a 2-to-1 mixture. In other words, if so 2-part sugar for every 1 part water. So 1 quart water, 2 quarts of sugar is how it's made up. So it's really thick. That's what you feed them in the winter because it's getting, or in the fall, it's getting close to winter. It takes too long for them to dry out all the water out of there, so you make it thicker so they can dry it out and do some storing up for the winter for them a little bit. Also give them some stuff to hopefully give enough energy to get that brood started, because like I said, they came from a spot that I don't think, it just didn't have food. The guys just were not making, these 2 hives, I got no honey, never put a super on them for the entire year. So they had lots of trouble. They kept getting bigger, so I think they were finally gonna go over the top, but then they would slow down, and then, but they were still too big to move. But too small to do much, so I waited till they got a little bit smaller and I moved them over here. So, all right. Let's see what kind of trouble I can get into. So, come over here. I'm interested in killing one of those bees that are chasing my bees. I'm gonna find out what that is. I'll kill one before I leave here. So, all right, this is the one we're gonna do. Bees don't like their entrances blocked, so we'll set you to the side here. And all right, rotate you around here so I can. All right, well, I got there in front of their hive block. I'm trying to bend the camera down a little bit for you so you can see what I'm about to do. Okay, close enough. All right, let's see what's happening in here. Okay. I'm thinking more about that wasp type bee thing I'm wanting to kill than I am the what I'm doing right now. Never seen one of those guys. Well, you try to be quiet, that's already telling them I'm coming. So, put a little smoke in the front here. It looks like I got a good amount of bees to hopefully get me through the winter. The queen is just not laying much. I'm just hoping it was because look how calm they are today. I think they're liking everything here. So we may be we may have done something good for them here. So, all right, so just gonna put this guy right on top. And now I'm just gonna go get the sugar water. This is nice, beautiful, nice and easy. I'll be right back. Okay. All right, who knows if they're going to take this or not. So here it is, and I just flip it over. Boom, and now they got a nice thing of food right there. I pointed away from the hive, so if it kind of starts to drain. Boom. Okay. So there's that part. So now we're going to put the big box on top of this. Okay. So this is all the bees up here. Inside there, the lid's stuck to the inside here. That does that sometimes. And I always wear the veil. I got it up here just so hopefully I can do this so you guys can kind of see what's happening. Usually it's best just to stick it through here. Watch out, girls. It's on there pretty good. Alrighty. This is kind of nice. This the bees know where all the stuff is. I can get a little rougher now that I am done here. Gonna route up a little bit. I just wanted to get all the bees in that box. This is why it was sticking. Got that propolis all over. Funny thing about this hive is all my top inside covers, it's got an inside cover, have a slot for the bees to leave from. But this hive was using it as the main entrance. So I had to put one on without it so they would start using the front entrance. Because, all right, now here's where it's definitely, I got that back on. Got that back together. Here's, you got to definitely have this weighted, and I will put another brick on top too, because there's no propolis holding this top one on. And so I will come back in a probably Friday and let you guys see how much they drank. I'm hoping they don't drink, because that means they're getting all the stuff they want from around here. So let's see if we can take a closer look to the guys here for you before I sign off. There's some guys, he's got that little orange part, has the pollen on him, so he's getting a little bit of pollen. So I was worried about feeding them pollen, but I don't think I'm going to have to do that. So there's another one with pollen. He's got lots of pollen on him, so that's good. They need the pollen to make the babies, and so that's a good sign there. I don't know if you can see inside or not, the guard bees sitting there guarding. I love it. Got those guard bees. So this is an entrance reducer. This is the only spot they can kind of come in, and that helps them control the hive. So all right, I'm going to put one on my other hive. I didn't show that one because that hive's a little meaner, and so that's probably what you want to see. So I did the funner, nicer one first, so I'm going to go get that one done. All right, so thanks for helping me feed the bees.